What a time to be here. What a time to experience. What a time to be alive right now in this space, in this time, in this reality. A lot of a lot of you may be asking yourself questions about where you're going in life. You might be at a job right now and you're looking around and you're realizing that it's not resonating with you. You might be in a relationship and it's not resonating with you. You don't feel aligned. Wherever you are, you feel disconnected from yourself. This is a shift. This is a reprogramming. This is a wake up. This is a light bulb that goes off within your body. And the light bulb is things need to change. I don't like how I feel. Life, something's missing. Something's off. I can feel it in my heart. I feel it throughout my whole body. I can vision what I want. What I want, maybe I am settling into this space that doesn't feel like mine. Maybe I am settling into a space that I didn't design, that is not my program, but I am in this space because I'm responsible. I'm doing things that I'm supposed to do. Isn't this what life is about? Whatever the questions that you have, that's you're overthinking, that's just coming up like, why this, why that? You know what? I need to do this, I need to do that. And I know a big thing is media, social media, TV. A lot of people are detoxing off of it and they're going through like a fast, like, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. And it's a beautiful thing because people are starting to realign to lines, what aligns with it. So with that said, with this introduction, this is my version of an audiobook of my mind in a tangible form of a book. So come and enter my energy, experience my energy into my world of how I see life, how I see reprogramming, how I see detoxing, how I see realignment. And this is my blueprint. This is my knowledge that's coming from my experiences in this life. So, if you guys don't know, my name is Nikki Daniels, and I started my reprogramming journey one day when I looked in the mirror and I told myself, no more. I told myself that we, I'm pointing to myself in the mirror, if you're just listening to this and not visually listening to it, I told myself no more. That we're not going to do this. We're not going to live a life like this. I don't want to live like this. We're not. Talking to myself, we're not living like this anymore. Life is not this. You don't just create a life, make mistakes, and be a prisoner of your mistakes. You're not a prisoner of every experience that you go through. You are a student. And one day I realized I am just a student. If things keep happening to me, it's because I allow it. And I started reprogramming my mind and realizing that things are happening for me. The changes that I need to make, I have to experience the change. It's like going to school. Experience is the best teacher. So to know what love is, experience hate. To know what life is, experience death. To experience the light, you have to experience darkness. And you might be saying, Nikki, I don't have to experience that to get that. Yes, because it's a balance of both worlds. When you understand both spectrums and you graduate both spectrums, you create this foundation that of you that can't be moved. So this is my foundation. This is my story of reprogramming my system, of understanding that I'm just not healing me. I'm healing my bloodline. I'm healing the past versions of me. I'm healing the future versions of me. I'm healing generations. And I'm not just building generational wealth. I'm building generational health. I'm building generational empires of higher vibrational energy where I don't live in somebody else's program. I live in my program. I create my reality. I create my system. I'm no longer walking the path of this is life. This is what you're supposed to do. I'm going to settle for this. I made 1,000 mistakes. I guess I got to live with it. No, life is about being a student of yourself, and everything around you is a reflection of you. And in this reflection, you're experiencing yourself outside of yourself so you can learn yourself. It's like looking in the mirror. I can't do this anymore. A light bulb goes off. I need to do 30 days of no social media. A light bulb goes off. I want to do 30 days of 21 days a week of doing something different, listening to something different. This is the reprogramming of you building, deprogramming your old ways, the old system, and reprogramming a new system, creating the life that you want. So with that said, with that introduction, I want to share my screen. Again, welcome to Reprogramming Your System. I created this 21-day detoxification. Let me slow down a little bit. I created this 21-day emotional mind and body detoxification because emotions hold memories, and these memories are programs, and these programs are outdated, and they need to be upgraded. And before you upgrade, you need to remove things that don't serve you. It's too much for your bandwidth. It's overloading. So the 21 days, it's a self-paced course. You can't just force yourself to heal. You have to gradually learn about yourself. It took me 5 years, a little bit longer if we're counting time, to really get back to me, to really love myself, to really reprogram my mind, to really forgive myself, to really forgive others. It took me a while, and I'm still healing. I'm still growing. Because why? Because life on Earth, life on this planet, life in this universe is a school, a soul school of learning. So you don't ever stop being a student. You don't. When somebody asks you, are you bored? How can I be bored? I'm a student of this experience. This experience is connected to everything that I do every single day is part of my experience. It is a part of my program, aka it's a part of my video game, aka this is the game, aka this is my life, my play, my TV show. I ain't bored. I'm creating, engineering your ancestral and DNA codes, your bloodline. Things are intertwined, they're downloaded into your DNA. Things that happen in your past, from your family, from your bloodline, it's in your DNA. Why am I sad? It's in your DNA. I'm just sad for no reason. I'm depressed out of nowhere. It's in your DNA. I'm angry. I have addiction, problems. It's in your DNA. Let's reprogram this program that's in your DNA. Becoming the engineer of your life. Not hiring anybody else to come, hey, come fix me. No, you fix yourself because you're the only person that has access to you. You come, you fix yourself by digging in deep into the roots of your problems. Okay, I'm just trying to go real slow because I want people to learn. And just a disclaimer, this is all for entertainment purposes. I am not a doctor. I cannot medically treat you. And all of this is just to stimulate your mind to go down this rabbit hole of understanding you. Remember, you have the key, not me. You have the key to unlock everything in your life. Inhale before we take on more information. Inhale, charge, take in, exhale, discharge, release out, releasing out everything that doesn't serve you. Page 4. Self-love is the relationship that connects you to your highest truth, a truth that unlocks your purpose and unchains you from the old system, helping you create a new one. Self-love is a relationship. A ship is a vehicle. The relation is the connection to this ship of where you're going in life. Where are you going? What destination? What are your intentions for yourself? I always tell people, and this is something I believe, you cannot love yourself if you don't know yourself. So how are you going to start this journey? Where are you going? I don't know. I don't even know. I'm just going in direction. Just go in a direction. Just flow. Get to know yourself during this experience, during this journey of you getting back to you. Get to know yourself. It's like dating yourself. And then fall in love with yourself. When you know yourself, start loving yourself. And then you really tapped in to your inner and outer world. Like, oh, I got me. I know me. I spent a lot of work. I spent a lot of work studying me, going to school and learning about me. Yeah, from the womb, my parents told me what I should be. The world told me what I should be, what I should be doing. School told me how I should be working, but none of that, it didn't resonate with me. You become rebellious because something doesn't feel aligned. But let me speed up this audio book because I know attention, people lose attention. But avatar, your avatar, just the human suit. Just take it as that. I'm not gonna get all into like the differences, avatar, indigo, star seeds. I'm just gonna leave it. Human suit. Your relation, connection, ship, vehicle. Let's charge it up. Again, inhale, exhale. I'm recharging, y'all. Let's do it again. Inhale. Let's charge it up. Exhale. We all want to be free, but freedom comes from releasing what's holding us back. Listen, welcome to your journey of unchaining yourself from outdated programming. The connection is the charge in, the discharge out. That creates an electrical flow. Remember, releasing things that don't serve you. A flow in the ocean of your subconscious programming, the programming that is in your DNA, things that you don't even think about. It just happens. It's almost like the robotic program. Boom, I turn on. It's part of my program. As soon as you hit this button, it's part of my programming. Breathing. Subconscious is part of my programming. I consciously don't have to breathe. I'm breathing. Consciously, I can take a big inhale and exhale. This means that through your journey of self-discovery, you can edit, delete, and change your life. It all depends on where your attention is focused, as that determines your energetic flow. Where your attention goes, energy flows. And this energy, before things become physical in your life, things are energetic first. So you visualize things energetically, and then you push it, project it out physically. So what you think about, your thoughts become your reality. Where your attention goes, energy flows. Page 6, table of contents. I broke it down pretty simple. Weight loss, edit, delete, type, enter. Just different things that a lot of questions that people had, a lot of problems that people had in my journey of teaching, having clients. I just try to answer everybody's question. I try to find a solution to everybody's problem. So cheat codes, microdosing. We'll talk about that later, not in this first episode. The seeds that create your world, the energetic body, mind and body detox, physical body effects. The list goes on. 21-day detox, tools, movies to watch. If you're somebody that needs something tangible to actually see, visualize, just not listen to, listen, providing tools for your journey. Course chapters. Today I'm starting just going through the first 71 pages of the book. Trust me, it goes by really fast. But I just want to slow it down so it is digestible. So with my book, I encourage you to write all in it. If you have my physical copy, which is right here. I encourage you to write all in it. Just write all in my book, because this book is not about me. It's about you. This is my tool that I'm giving, that I created with the work that I did, the experiences that I had in life with myself, with things outside of myself, clients that just made the most sense. So listen, it's about you connecting to you. So whatever resonates, write about it. This is a tool. It's just not a book. It's a tool. But I'm reading it like an audio book, because I just want to help people get out of their own way. And a lot of people don't like reading, so, or they just don't create the time to actually sit down and read. They're always on the go. And so they'll put headphones on, excuse me, they'll put headphones on and, go about life. So we're going to start at the root chakra. I care for myself. These are the chakra systems. I'll get into it right now. And in my book, if you have my ebook, you can actually click on a page and it's going to bring you right to it. But I'm going to scroll back up so you guys, this is an auto book. Let me just talk about the chakra system one more time. The chakra system is your energetic library. It's the library of you. It's your energy centers. It's what keeps you going. It's your human light battery of you. Everything's connected. Your energetic body, your physical body, your spiritual body. It's all connected. So if one thing is connected, just like a highway, if there's a jam in the highway, there's a blockage. And what blockages do, they cause problems. Think about all the problems that traffic causes. So this traffic is within your body. And when you have traffic in the body, it causes inflammation. What is inflammation? Inflammation actually tries to protect things. It's almost like a life jacket over a physical thing that's going to happen in your body. So your body's filling up with inflammation because it's trying to protect the body, because there's a blockage. But when you remove this blockage where the energy flows, you heal the energetic body, but at the same time, you heal the physical body. We'll get into that more. I just want you to understand why I am entangling energy work with reprogramming your system, okay? I dedicate this book to anyone who feels like they're a prisoner of their life. Just remember, the key to freedom is hidden within you. Play the game of experience, and you'll set yourself free to live life on a playground rather than in a prison cell. And when I think about a prison cell, you guys don't know my background. I worked in a death row facility for a long time. I ended up retiring early. I worked in a county jail. I worked in all different level jails, but majority of my time was in a death row facility. I was a probation officer for a little bit, worked in a halfway house. It's a lot of things of watching people in prison, in jail, confined. And when I think about prison and I think about a cell, I think about being a prisoner of your body. And the cells of you, the trillion cells of you are prisoners. And they're just holding on to this lie that you keep telling yourself, that you're not worthy enough, that you just put yourself in this box that you think you can't get out of. And I'm telling you, you can set yourself free and be in the rec yard, beyond the rec yard. Because, I'm just using my experience in life when I saw a lot of inmates in the rec yard. They were just feeling like a human again, feeling free for an hour. Even when I left work, working a 16-hour shift, 8-hour shift, I felt free, like just freedom. I'll be back in 8 hours or 16 hours to work again. Freedom. But what if that freedom can be permanent rather than temporary? My grandmother was in a nursing home, and I called her one day and she said, Nikki, she transitioned, but I'll never forget this conversation. She said, Nikki, I want to go home. I feel like I'm in jail. And she's in a nursing home. She's free, but she felt like a prisoner of her body, her mind, her life. She wanted to be free. And it had me think about all the people that are a prisoner of their life. Thinking about all the people that are just in emotional, mental prison. I was in mental prison. In prison. Because I thought I wasn't good enough. I thought I wasn't worthy enough. I thought I was broken, but I wasn't. It's because I kept listening to outside things, and I kept listening to negative vibrational things. I was already low, so I'm just listening to the low things in my ear. But I heard the voice of God, of Source, of whatever you believe, your higher self, all that is. I heard the voice and say, no more. You are worthy. It is your birthright to be abundant. It's your birthright to be rich. My mantra was, if I can do this, I can do anything. When things became tough, when I wanted to cry, I let my tears down and I didn't want to cry no more because it was burning. I told myself, if you can do this, you can do anything. Anything comes my way, all these storms happening. If you can do this, you can do anything. The only time you get in trouble, Nikki, is when you put yourself, you react in a troubling way. You react in a low vibrational way. But what if you don't react? What if you just stand still during a storm and just love yourself and tell yourself, if I can get through this, I can get through anything. This is just an experience for you to master something about yourself so you could be the teacher for others. If you can get through this, you can get through anything. Here's my author's note. I'm writing this book from my heart space with my truth and vulnerability. And I'm saying it like that because just surrender to help you get out of your own way. This book is not a new age woo-woo or anything that goes against the teachers of the program, God or Jesus. And I say that because we are so programmed to do this. If you don't do that, this is going to happen to you. It's like A or B. It's like people always want you to be in the light. People always want you to heal. But we forget about our darkness. We forget about our shadow work. Listen, you forget to understand the light. You have to be a student of the darkness too. Love all parts of you. And that creates so much balance in your life. Don't be brainwashed thinking that you have to be this amazing person all the time. No, you have to experience things to learn things. And when you learn things and you graduate from that knowledge, you don't go back to it. You tap in, you got knowledge, you got tools. Those are tools that you use in life. Just think about school. What did you learn in school? Are you using these tools in life? Yes, you are. 1+1, 20% tip. You use the tools in life. Rather, this book is about the esoteric teachings of Yeshua and the God within you to heal and free yourself. Life to me is a constructed game that is worth playing, and you're the main player that needs to break out of the program to win the game that was built for you, not against you. See me as a guide. to help you break the old system that doesn't work for you by guiding you to create a sovereign, not a governed system that does. What do I mean there? Sovereignty, independence. I'm learning how to take care of myself, govern. I'm not letting anybody tell me how I'm going to live my life or what I'm going to do. I'm not letting outside things control me. And I encourage you to do the same. When you let things outside of you control you, you lose yourself. And then you're all over the place. And then you have to detox from so many things outside of you, like social media detox, news detox, people detox. When you learn to live in sovereignty, when you learn to close your eyes, quiet your mind, just listen to yourself, you become the governor, the president of your life. My focus is not solely on the physical body, but on the reprogramming the mind to reconnect with your higher self. We'll address ancestral trauma, upbringing, and DNA codes, like we talked about in the beginning. I'll help you break free from self-limiting patterns and achieve true wealth, health, and freedom. My teachings emphasize that freeing the mind leads to freeing the body. Remember, your thoughts create your reality. If you think you're in prison, you're going to be. If you think you're free, you're going to be. This process not only transforms the individual, but also has the potential to change the generational codes of families so that the old system doesn't keep replaying itself. Light mind, light body. You might look at these transformation as, oh, they're just losing weight. No, changing their mindset, changing their physical reality. This is healing. You see weight loss, I see trauma, removing outdated systems. You see weight loss, I see self-love. I see tapping into your authentic self. I see removing the outside noise. I'm sharing some of my client transformations to start your journey with visual representation of what freeing the mind and body looks like. You may see, like I said, before and after picture of weight loss, but what I see is freeing of oneself out of a system that wasn't working for them into a system that does. Freedom that is not densely layered physically with emotions. Emotions, what are they? They're memories. They are programs, but light with self-love and sovereignty. Some more transformation pictures. Listen, you're not overweight. You're not sick. You're not depressed. You are just layered emotionally with outdated memories. Page 15. Ready, player one. Listen, I see life as a video game. You are the main player. So let me ask you, player one, are you ready? Let's begin. Awareness. Back to like the beginning of this, I talked about how I looked in the mirror and I told myself, no more. I said, no more, Nikki, no more. We're not doing this. That is awareness that something is off. That's the light bulb that goes off. So welcome to your construct game. To me, this life is just a construct game. It's a game of building. It's a game of learning. It's a soulful journey of self-healing. And I thank you for entrusting me as your guide, as your light in a dark space, your traffic control officer, of showing you what direction might be better travel for you. to experience all that you are. Listen, you've taken the first step, and now it's time to explore your inner potential for healing throughout this book. I'll be your guide as we dive into the depths of your inner world, helping you understand your outer world. Together, we'll learn to tune out the outside noise and focus on your inner calling. This calling is the communication between your mind, body, and soul, warning you of blockages and disease while aligning you with your purpose. It's time to listen and take control of your life. Life is not a linear game. It's not A, B, C, boom. Listen, I used to cringe going to weddings. Like, let me guess, the bride's coming down the aisle. Let me guess. Like, it's boring. I'm sorry. Like, oh, let me guess. My days like this. Oh, like when you are playing in this linear game, you create this loop. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to keep replaying the same life. Life is not a linear game. You can't learn anything if everything is the same. You need a little shakeup, and that's where you learn. So have fun with the ups, downs, twists, and turns while you actively complete this book. Enjoy the experience of your birthright of abundance in both your inner and outer worlds. Feel safe and free to experience liberation by no longer being a prisoner of someone else's system or your own self-limiting beliefs. Allow your mental, emotional, and physical pain to gradually diminish as you learn to break free and get out of your own way. Freedom is the seat of being a student of your life, helping you understand why you're releasing everything that no longer serves you. Often we carry too much weight, causing us to wait for the life we deserve. Trust me, this journey of self-love is easy work. The hard work is in your mind, because we get used to specific patterns in the prison cell. Think about that. Slide up a little bit. I'm going to end it here. I'm going to finish reading this. I'm going to end it here because I want this to digest with you guys. But I'm going to go to page 71, not today. I'm going to break it up, but by the end of this week. Where was I at? We get used to specific patterns in the prison cell and become blind to the key. Listen, an elephant. You put an elephant in a cage. You put a lion in a cage. You put an animal in a cage. You put a person in a cell. They're going to walk around. Every day, just walking around. You take the cell away. You take the fence away. You take the cage away. The elephant is going to keep walking in a circle because they become blind that they are free. Just like right now, we're free, but we still act like slaves. We're free, but we're still trapped in the past. We're free, but we don't know we're free. Nobody's going to tell you you're free. You have to tell yourself, I'm. The key to freedom is the release of suppressed emotions in each one of your cells. Your cells are you, trillions of you, trapped with feeling like a prisoner. Talk to yourself. Tell yourself, I love you. Let your cells be free, like a whole bunch of minions. That's what I visualize. This release is the weight loss of stubborn, stored brown fat that you will learn to transmute into self-love, just breathing oxygen into those areas to give it life, to remove all that doesn't serve you. And when you see my weight loss pictures, photos, those weight loss is, you'll see like weight loss because you're putting oxygen into those areas, and the fat that you're losing, the trauma that you're releasing is the brown fat. Just a little backstory for you guys. When you're exercising, when you're doing breath work, when you're inhaling and exhaling, you're losing weight. When you're moving the body and things flowing, that's putting oxygen into your body, that physical body, that energetic body. You're losing, you're releasing what no longer serves you. This releases the weight loss. I read that already. So let's go into this. Self-love will be the energy that infuses oxygen into troubled areas, creating rich vitality. Vitality, that's life, that reverses aging and aligns you to a different path rather than a linear pattern. Here's a crucial insight. It's a little bit of breakdown for you. Most neurotransmitters, communicators, from your vagus nerve all the way to your gut, your whole vertebrae, your kundalini, your vertebrae, your chakra system. Your chakra system, we'll talk about it later, is connected to all your organs in your body. All of your organs in your body are connected to your spinal column. Your vagus nerves right here. Where's the gut? Okay, it's the whole spinal column. But we'll get into that later. I just want you to think about something. Most neurotransmitters are produced in the microbiome, stomach, gut. This is significant because detoxing and reprogramming yourself can rejuvenate, revitalize your microbiome. The result, improved mental clarity. When you have a clear mind, first of all, your mind is in your head right here, your heart, and your stomach. Remember that gut feeling? That gut feeling is direction. That's your brain right there. When you improve gut health, you improve mental clarity, okay? And emotional stability. In this book, I would dig deep into this topic. So there is no need to worry if you don't fully understand what I'm talking about. I just want to give you something to think about. That's all I'm doing from this first part of my ebook, my auto books. I just want something to think about. Our power to reprogram is in our gut. So our gut health is crucial for reprogramming our life. This book flows, if you could tell, in the exact way I teach. We'll start with the energetic body to get to the root of your problems. Remember, things happen energetically before they happen physically. When it happens physically, to me, I tell you, your body's snitching on you. Your body is telling you what is energetically blocked. AKA, what is energy? Energy is what you focus on. What is the focus? The focus is the program. The focus is the emotions that you put into there. These are outdated systems. These are outdated programs that no longer serve you. Again, this book flows in the exact way I teach. We'll start with the energetic body to get to the root of your problems. I had to read it again. To the experience of being the student of your solutions, meaning you're feeling, learning, observing life so you can make edits and changes in your life. I've always been a rebel. Can't even, I just love the way I pronounce things. Sometimes I love myself. I've always been a rebel with a cause, rebellious with a cause. So don't be afraid to lean into your purpose and break out of any system that doesn't serve your highest good. And with that said, I'm going to end this audiobook right here on page 17, and we're going to pick up on page 18, talking about your energetic mind and body, understanding yourself next time. Listen, guys, stay rich, and see you next time.